Hello, in this video I'm going to explain how to start using the LMpicker tool with your control rig. LMpicker allows you to select your character rig with mouse gestures through marking menus. But in order to do that, we have to load we have to connect the LMpicker tool with your rig, and you do that through the text file that you actually created, or we actually created in the last video. So in order to load that file, there are two ways to do it. One is through the icon in the shelf, the LMpicker icon. So you right click on it and then select the LMpicker file option. And then you can select the control definition file. This guy is the one we created before in the last video. Or the other way, just through the LMpicker marking menu. If you hold down the hotkey and then press the left mouse button, you have two options here. So the first one is LMpicker file. So select that one, select your controls the definition file and press select, and that's it. And now it's connected. So now with gestures you can select your controls. I'm going to explain in this video how to what are the most common gestures to select your controls. So first we are going to hide one more thing. So the LMpicker allows you have two marking menus basically with the same hotkey. So holding down the hotkey and left mouse button, it will expose this marking menu. Where you can select all the controls and or undo the LMpicker file selection, or select the character. This is for you are working with references basically. And I'll explain that later in another video. And then if you press the middle mouse button, you have these extra options where you can toggle the curves visibility, select all, and select opposite. So in this case we are going to use that to hide the controls. Okay. Because that's the whole point basically of using LMpicker. You can select things without all the clutter on the screen, just with Maya gestures, and it's really quickly. Okay, so let's do that. So let's explain the most common ones. So the most common ones are the head, the hips, the arms, okay, and the feet. So let me put this in this position. Okay. So imagine you are the origin. Imagine you are here, right? At the LMpicker marking menu is here in the chest, at the height of the elbow, something like that. So your mouse gesture is up, you will select the head. If it's down, you will select the hips. If it's right, you will select the right forearm. If it's up right, you will select the upper arm. If it's right down, you will select the right hand. Okay, so let's try that, and the same for the other side. So let's try that. Up head, down hips, right. That's the right forearm. Now up right, select the upper arm, right upper arm, and down right you will select the right hand. The other thing, the interesting thing, is with the same gestures for the arm, with the same gestures, it will detect if it's on IK or FK mode, and it will select the correct control. So in this case, with the down right gesture, it selects the FK hand. But if we change the mode to IK, yep. So now with the same gesture, it will select the IK control, and it will do the same with the right gesture. It will select the pole vector or the forearm, depending on which mode you are. So yeah, right gesture, pole vector. In this case, in the left arm, using on FK, the left gesture will select the forearm. Okay, let's move on and then explain how to select the feet. So the feet is from here, or let's say down right, it will select the right foot, down left, it will select the left foot. So let's try that. Yep, right foot. So it is kind of L shape, a curvy way. So it's like right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. And if you select the wrong foot or side, just you can always select opposite. So yeah, that's it. In the next video I will explain the less common controls that you can select through LMpicker, like the neck, the hip sway, or spine, and the legs pole vector controls. Thank you.